Take it away, John.
What's up, Reject Nation? You know what? I'm John Humphrey. This is Greg Alba. And we're going to check out a music video today by none other than the most insanely popular Korean band in the world, BTS. And before we hop into this reaction, just wanted to mention to you guys, you probably never heard this before, but over on our Patreon, we got a special reward tier where any video that you request, we must definitely cover and put up here on the YouTube channel. We got a whole bunch of other stuff over there as well, so if you like TV show reactions, music video reactions, Q&As, etc., community, come check us out over there at patreon.com/TheRealRejects and become a Patreon Eject today. This is a special request from Patreon Eject Natalie Doran, our lovely friendo from Ireland. I'm trying really hard not to do some kind of silly Irish accent for once in my life, but we checked out one of their other songs just recently, and now we're gonna check out another one called Fake Love. I don't know anything about this video. Usually there's some cinematic stuff in the videos. Also, shouts out to Spree over at the Patreon for sending this along as well. Got a lot of requests for this video, so I'm excited to check it out. Oh, and you know, the way YouTube is with music videos and stuff, we gotta cut this down because otherwise it's gonna get blocked worldwide, or at very least a pesky copyright claim, so sorry, there's not really a whole lot we can do here. If you want to see the full cut, come check it out on Patreon. Let's hop into this video. And a 1 and a 2.
Crow tits!
Oh yeah, crow tits.
John does music video coverage on our Patreon page, by the way.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
I don't listen to you.
You just tell me what I'm doing weird.
I can't hear you, only music. I grew a flower that can't be... You guys are so famous, you're gonna get a lot of fake, you know...
Different pace from the last one.
This is the most upbeat sadness I've ever witnessed, people. Wow.
Damn.
You just gotta be yourself, man. I need to get these guys personal life advice, I noticed.
Yeah, you gotta record a song about it. Send it back. The candy.
Whoa. It's a metaphor.
Reminds me of the house from Saw 2.
Fake a love, fake a love. I like how to say that. Fake a love. Fake a... Oh.
Are we down the drain?
I'm worried.
So beautiful.
Fascinating.
Thanos.
Is that flower he was talking about? Petals of it?
Good there. It's a call back to that motif.
I pay attention to lyrics, John.
Damn.
Wow. Fake love. Oh god, that's so cool. Fake love.
there's all phones.
I have a hard time. I grew a flower that can't be bloomed. That isn't true. Is that
Like it won't open,
gotcha?
you know? Like the
So
flower won't.
was that the flower when he picked up this? It looked like sand, but it was probably like ashes.
Could be, yeah. And then the little remnants of the petals floated away in the wind.
I didn't get pick up on that.
You're very selective with your astute observations. I mean, it's a fun song, though. Every BTS, I've only heard a handful up until this point, but I always admire the way that they're able to approach these sort of well-worn pop ideas with a little bit of a unique angle every single time. I mean, I like the kind of hook of this song about trying to fill a standard or to kind of create an illusion in order to maintain something with somebody. You know, I thought it was kind of a nice way to approach this kind of more somber love song, you know. No. And I mean, the production values on these videos are always insane.
Yeah, I like the lyrics of this song. I mean, it's pretty easy to grasp onto if you pay attention. All of them who were dating the same woman.
Don't you think it's weird, girl? There's 4 guys and a 1 girl. You ever seen that Axis of Awesome bit?
Hey girl, I've been standing up the back not doing much for this song. Well, that's because my talents are quite limited.
They do like this whole parody of a boy band, and it's everything that you've ever thought.
It's that idea of a man just couldn't be himself in this relationship, and he was so in love that he kept changing who he was in order to try to keep her happy, and he was pretending that he was happy when really he wasn't. And weirdly, from people this famous, I can believe that. You know, like something like that when you're that popular. I don't know if they write their own lyrics. You guys can educate us and tell us.
From what I've been told from LB and Spree over on the Patreon, it seems like, I mean, I'm sure that there are a lot of people involved with this music, but from what I gather, they are pretty involved themselves in the making of the music and the writing of the lyrics and all that stuff.
Well, yeah. At first, I thought it was coming from a standpoint of, you know, because of who they are, they receive a lot of like phony kind of love. No one really loves them for who they are. But then as it got a little deeper, I was like, oh, like they're in a relationship and they constantly have to. It's kind of a good codependent relationship is what we're talking about here. You know?
Well, I think you can draw both ideas out of it in different ways, and that's kind of the fun of that. Is I'm sure that some of this does just apply to, not all of it, but does apply to their position with people now.
And I like the trapped idea of this relationship, which is usually these toxic codependent cases where he's in a room that's small and then water's filling it, so he's drowning in this relationship. And then another room that's it's on fire. Or as they're trying to run away, the ground is falling, so it's like catching up to them and they're about to fall into it even deeper. I like those visual representations. I think I mean I only saw the other one that we did together, and I think I like this one even more, actually. The other one was like cool and badass and crow tits.
And that idea even comes back because that whole metaphor is about not trying to be something that you aren't because you won't be able to fulfill that and then you'll kind of crash and burn. And that's sort of what this song is getting at with this. I can be a bunch of things for you, but they're all kind of not what I am.
True.
You know, and on the visual side, the production values, again, are always gorgeous. I mean, just like the use of colors and all these different tableaus and sets, and everyone's a little bit different. They've all got their own concept. You got this one with like phones all over the walls, and then you have the drain stuff, which seemed like kind of a through line metaphor, because, you know, after the drain bit, he shows up in that big old like waterfall room and stuff.
And the candy,
the candy pile.
I took that as like, hey, I like candy.
Yeah.
That's the metaphor, is he just really wants to eat candy.
He's just like, I could be anything for you,
so
candy.
Rich that was just footage from his vlog.
Yeah.
Where he just bought a bunch of candy, laid on it, and once a day he eats 10 candies.
We need an extra shot, something decadent. What do you got for me?
Or Snickers sponsored them, and they're like, "How do we get Snickers featured in here?"
Why not, man? Well, that's the thing is like, too, it fits in.
No,
'cause
I
you-
took it as, like being sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing I think about all these is that the oscillation, like this especially has the Not Today video was very kind of action moving, very outdoors, and this is more like scenery oriented to me. And so yeah, to have all these Snickers bars as this visual metaphor of sweetness is almost so much. It's like eating too much candy in and of itself.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many beautiful images. That whole like sculpture thing they're in front of at the beginning almost looks like they're in some kind of modern art museum.
Yeah.
You know.
I could dance like these guys. I played Dance Central on Xbox Connect, which people still use.
Yeah. Well, people, before we wrap this thing up, wanted to give a quick patron shout out to Miss Natalie Doran, of course, for requesting this video, but also just for being awesome and for taking and attractive is what that means. You know, you're.
It's not about crow tits.
You know, that's what I like the most about you is you never try to be something that you're not. You're not a crow tit, Natalie. You are yourself, and you do the Lord's work, helping out the elderly of Ireland, and then going out and drinking on the weekends. You know, that sounds like a very fulfilling duality of life. And I cannot wait for you to join us next year. Florida's out of the picture. You coming to LA, we're going to kick it. You're going to react to one of these videos with us, and it's going to be a little bit awkward, but a lot of bit fun. So, and yeah, we're going to make eye contact.
Oh, yeah.
Prolonged eye contact.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be... They'll be making eye contact.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be listening.
To the eye contact.
You know what I'm talking about.
Sure. Why not? You can subscribe to the Reject Nation. Click that notification bell to get updated every time a review or a video is out. Check us out on the Patreon. Follow us on the Stardust app. And have yourself a nice day. Peace. I'm sure the newest Dance Central has a ton of BTS songs in it.
I don't think Connect is in production anymore.
On Xbox One?
I don't think
They've got to have a way.
I don't think they're making games for Connect anymore.
All right, well, comment below. Let me know.
I don't think we need to put this in the video.
All right, then I'll cut it out.
Maybe you should keep it.
I won't cut it out. Then I'll put it at the
just
end
can't
after the
Decide right now.
part with our bumper.
Okay.
That's good. You approve?
I like that idea. That's a good idea.
Awesome. Well,